like when I sit in this room, I'm aware. One of the things that I'm becoming more aware of is that what we are is we are not here. We are here. That's where we are. And that consciousness is what we are. Like, we are consciousness. We are not, like, we're not physical. We're not, like, we are consciousness. And because we're consciousness, all of us are connected. Like this, and this is so, like, I've known it forever, but more and more I see it being validated around me, and I see it working in my life in that way. And the fact that we're consciousness is and that we're eternal, that we have access to information that we experience, things that we experienced in previous lives, things that we're experiencing in future life. That time is a construct. It's not, time isn't real. Time isn't, everything is happening now. And the other thing that I find really useful is that, like, yes, is that those plants are also consciousness. That and that yeah, all that is consciousness. And none of the things that are in this space are physical. They're all mind. Everything is mind. Everything. And so when I sit with the plants, like, even though I'm not talking to them in the way that I would talk to you, they're talking to me and I'm talking to them, because we are in a field that connects everything. So I'm connected to them. And there's a whole bunch of research on plants that has been done that tells us that if you put an electrode on a plant, and so you can measure its reaction, its electrical reactions. If you do that, and you grab a pair of scissors and you plan on cutting that plant, the plant will react to that. And when you put the scissors down, the plant reacts to that. So but it's understanding that even though we don't know we're doing it, we're communicating with them, and they're communicating with us. And little Murphy over there is sleeping now. And when I do these kinds of workshops and stuff, when I do anything, actually, what he does, he runs around for a few minutes, and then he realizes that, no, the energy's changed, I'm going to sleep. So he just goes to sleep when it's all happening. And he's also connected to me. Like, he's also connected to me, and I'm connected to him. So, and I don't mean this in any kind of magical way. To me, this is normal. This is how things work. All the plants in this room are connected to each other, are communicating with each other. When I water the plants, I do not water them randomly. I just go up to the plant, I feel what it needs, I give it to it. Like, I'm not, like, every plant doesn't get the same thing. Each one gets something different. And that's because each one has different needs. And somehow I know what those needs are. And so these plants that are hanging here, all these plants that are hanging here, they have been hanging there for 5 years. I haven't taken them down. I haven't repotted them. I haven't done anything to them except give them what they need. And I'm not, and I'm going to say this is useful. I'm not doing it consciously. Like, I'm just doing it, if you understand me. So I'm not sitting there thinking I'm talking to them. I'm not sitting there, but I just know what to do.